Guys, today, as we close off with Conor McGregor's great mind, he shares with us his advice that we should all train in martial arts. And for this, to apply it to our lives, I think we have to remember that martial arts, the biggest part of martial arts, is the part of the power of our minds and how we can apply this to live a full, complete, peaceful, and happy life. Now, the physical part of martial arts is definitely beneficial, and we have to fight the negative sort of stigma or connotation associated with the fighting in the physical sense. It's the discipline aspect that Conor McGregor reminds us of, that sort of dedication that martial arts brings out, that commitment, and the empowerment, the confidence that you get in being in it. And so let's apply the greatest fight, the greatest martial art in control, and that is controlling our mind today and every day. Have a great morning, everyone.
Rise and shine, it's espresso time. Hey, it's Evan Carmichael, and I am not a morning person. I'm not. But when you start your day with a powerful morning routine that inspires you, like watching one of these videos, it will change your life. So let's start your day off right together. Grab your coffee, know that I believe in you, and get ready for a shot of espresso from Jay Shetty.
Question: would you build a website for a major brand with more than 200 million users?
I wake up every morning, espresso keep me going. I wake up every morning.
I start off the chapter with this beautiful thought from Charles Horton Cooley, and I love telling it because it's just the best. And I think it was written in like the 1900s. And he said, "Today the challenge is, I'm not what I think I am. I'm not what you think I am. I am what I think you think I am."
It's crazy, man.
And it's like, it blows my mind every time I say it. It gives me the chills, like I feel it. And the reason why I start with identity is because I think that's the root of all our challenges. And the first step to thinking like a monk is starting at the root, not starting at the symptoms or the superficial or the surface level, but let's go to the root. If you're playing a role, if you're wearing a mask, if you're dressed in clothes that are not yours, then you end up living a life that's not yours. And in the book, I give this example of method acting.
Yes,
So,
with Daniel Day-Lewis.
Yeah, I'm a massive movie junkie, and I love method actors. So people like Heath Ledger, of course, from the Dark Knight series. You've got Jared Leto. So Jared Leto, when he played the Joker in, this is not in the book, in Suicide Squad, he used to send dead rats in the mail to his co-stars.
He did not.
He did, because he was trying to get into the mindset of how someone that perverted would behave. And then Daniel Day-Lewis, when he was filming for Gangs of New York, he's actually wearing these coats that are centuries old so that he can get into character when he's off camera. Yeah, when he can feel it, right? He's not wearing watches. He's not carrying around his mobile phone. They're speaking in the accents. And he talks about how he actually went crazy. Because guess what? When you fake being someone for so long, you think it's your reality. And that's what happens to all of us. We play a role at work, we play a role at home, we play a role with our family, we play a role with our friends, and then we think that role is us. Right. And we lose ourselves. And to me, that is the core reason why we're chasing things that are not important to us.
There are 3 simple ways to get to the root of who you are. 3 simple ways that I wrote an entire book on called Built to Serve, but I want to dive through them with you today because it's really, really important. If you're finding that you don't know who you are, you don't know what your root problems are, you don't know how you want to help people, you don't know what your purpose is, you're trying to find your passion, you're struggling, this is the video that's going to give a lot more clarity for you, okay? 3 simple steps. Step number 1 is figure out what I call your who. Your who is your single most important core value. What do you believe is your most important core value? Maybe you've never thought about it before. This is something I think, we never learn in school, we don't learn in textbooks. You probably have never talked to your parents about or guidance counselors about. You don't know. And so if you had to really ask yourself, what do I believe in more than anything else? Your single most important core value that means more to you than anything else. And when I've done this exercise with people around the world, it's always something positive. Mine is believe, yours might be hope or care or family or belong or extraordinary, or inspirational or motivation or something, but it's always something positive. I've never had somebody's who be something negative. So it also shows that humans are good. You know, we may not always feel good. We may do things that cause people harm, but we are good. We want to do good. We want to serve. We want to help. So what's your most important core value? That's your who. So for me, it's believe. And already what that will do is give you clarity at the root of your problem. It'll give you clarity for the direction of your life. For me, if I'm ever not happy, it's because I feel like I don't believe in myself enough, or I'm not believing in other people enough. Same thing for you. If your who is family, then you feel like you're not giving enough to your own internal family and to your family around you. If your word is hope, you feel like there's not enough hope in yourself, or there's not enough hope that you're spreading to the world. It's an equal, you need it for yourself first, and then you need to spread it and give it to the people around you. And some people want to give it to the world. You know, probably if you're watching this video, you want to spread it to the world. And some people just want to share it with their closest people around them. But if you're ever not happy, it's because you're not living enough of your most important core value. I go through exercises in the book on how to figure it out. But if you just had to answer that one simple question, don't worry about the perfect answer. What would you come up with? What's your single most important core value? When you understand that, you stop living other people's versions of your life. You stop being pulled in a million different directions because somebody else wants something from you. And it may serve them, and maybe they even think it serves you, but they don't know you. Not like you know you. And you can get clarity on that by figuring out your most important core values. So that's your who. Next is your why. And your why is your purpose, and your purpose comes from your pain. Whatever you struggled with the most is the thing you want to help other people through. So think about the most painful moment in your life. What did you struggle the most with? What did you struggle the most with? What did you feel just worthless as a human? You felt like it was over. You felt like just a piece of garbage. Like, we've all had those moments where you feel useless. Think about that time that was the most painful for you. And it's that kind of emotional pain, right? Not physical pain, but emotional pain. Your purpose, your why, is to help other people who currently are that. We all want to serve. We all want to impact others. We all want to feel like we matter to somebody else. But where it's going to really connect is when you help somebody who currently is who you used to be. I love helping entrepreneurs so much personally because I struggled the most as an entrepreneur, because I actually quit on my business partner for one day before going back. But I quit and I just felt worthless. I was putting in so much time and so much effort and so much work every day, showing up, and just nothing seemed to be working, no results. It just took a beating on my self-confidence. And I just want to make the path a little bit easier for other entrepreneurs to not have to get that low. That's why I make all these videos. That's why 10,000 plus videos later, I'm still here doing it. How do I not burn out? How have I not taken a day off of uploading in however many years? Because it doesn't feel like work, because I'm living. This is living for me. This is living my purpose. This is living in my why. And it's accessible to everybody. So you will find some joy in, buying flowers for your security guard or holding the door for somebody. It feels good. It's good. It's good in the moment, but it fades pretty quickly because it's not connected to a deeper purpose, a deeper why. Your deeper why is helping people who currently are who you used to be. They are struggling, they're in pain, they are suffering, they don't know how to get out, they don't think it's possible to get out, they see no hope. You could be that hope for them. You could be that inspiration for them. You could be the person to show them the way. And that will make you feel amazing. That's the kind of addiction you want to get high on. Get high on service, get high on helping. And we all feel it, we just don't know how. This is how. You tap into your why. So you start with your who, your single most important core value, what is it? Then you go to your why, your purpose that comes from your pain. So my who is believe, my why is helping entrepreneurs because I struggled so much as an entrepreneur, so I believe in entrepreneurs. And that will not change for life. When you figure out your who and your why, it's set. It doesn't change for life because that's at the root of who you are. I will love believing in entrepreneurs for the rest of my life. And if you think that's not possible, you think you're going to change, really ask yourself, if you figured out your who and your why, try to project forward, try to imagine yourself at 100 years old. Do you still care about those two things? Because I will still care about believing in entrepreneurs. If anything, I'm just going to believe in them more.
Data onboarding has been a time-consuming and manual process for too long.
So you're set for life. And this what a gift. Imagine having clarity for the rest of your life on what you should do, at least at a high level. Then your third step is the how. So who, why, how. The how is however you got out of the pain that you were in, the struggle that you were in, whatever you went through, is teachable. You probably tried many things to try to get out. I know for me, to save my business, I tried so many things. I tried what I thought was everything, and just nothing was working. Minor momentum, a little bit of it. Like when we closed the sale, we would go to McDonald's and order a large French fries and share it between us because we couldn't afford the whole meal, but still wanted to do some kind of mini celebration. So we got a few wins, but nothing serious, right? Nothing major to really write home about until I found the thing that worked for me, which was modeling success, which was me asking myself, who's done this before? Like, why am I such an idiot? I can't be the only person who's figured this out before. Somebody's done this, who? And I researched their stories and I applied it to my business and I started seeing results. And so ever since then, that was, when I was 20 years old, I'm 41 now. For the past 2+ decades, I've been applying the modeling success principle and teaching it to others as well. Look at all my content. It's learning from me, but also learning from people who've done a lot more than me. You can learn from them. I'm learning from them. Model success. Whenever you don't know what to do, find someone who's done it, apply it to your life, apply it to your situation. You can get success as well. And so that's my how. That's how I got out of the hole that I was in. I tried so many different things. None of them worked until I found this one thing, modeling success. It worked, and I've stuck with that, for the past 20-something years. How it evolves, it's evolved, right? At the start, I learned from books. Now I learn from videos. I'm sure in the future we'll learn from VR or holograms or some funky technology, right? I'm gonna be beaming into your living room, sprouting some espresso messaging with my coffee, and we'll sit down on the couch virtually and hang out together. I'm sure the how is gonna change, but however you got through the thing is teachable. It might have felt like it was just a random moment for you, but you tried so many different things. You found something that sometimes worked, that kind of worked, and you're not done growing, right? I'm still believing in myself more. So you're not done growing, but every time you learn, you can reach back and help somebody else out. Denzel Washington had a great line where he's talking about every time you climb the staircase of growth, you reach back and help somebody else out who's a step lower than you, right? If you're at step 100, you can get people to step 99. While other people might be at step 1 million, that's great. You still got to step 100, and there's tons of people who are still at step 0 or step 1, and they need your help, and they need your inspiration, they need your hope, they need your guidance. And the strategies that work for you, even though you're not done growing, they can work for other people too. How you got out of the hole you were in is the recipe. I call it your recipe for success, is the thing that you can help other people through as well. You can shortcut their path, because that maybe took you years to figure out. Maybe it was years of suffering for you until you figured out something that worked. You can then condense that for somebody else so that now, in a matter of moments, they're learning the techniques, they're applying it to their life, they're seeing results, and they don't have to do the years of suffering that you went through. And that's the ultimate joy. That's the ultimate satisfaction, is knowing that your message, the work you're doing every day matters, is meaningful, is touched somebody. If you really want to get to the root of who you are and the direction that you want to take in your life, it's just those 3 simple questions. The who, the why, the how. You can pause the video and go through those three. You can pick up Built to Serve and go through the exercises in more detail. But when you get clarity on those three things, everything starts to become more clear. Everything starts to have more intention. Suddenly you have more courage to start living the life that you want to live, because now you actually know the life that you want to live, and you stop getting pulled in a million different directions because everybody else has their own version of your life. Figure out your who, your why, your how, and your life starts to change. Now I've got a special bonus clip that I think you're gonna enjoy. But before that, it's time for the question of the day. I wanna know, what was your single biggest takeaway from this video and your plan of action for the next week? When you watch a video and you just get motivated, the science says you have a 35% chance of actually following through. That, Believe Nation, is not enough. But when you create a specific plan of action and write it down of what you're gonna do, that number jumps from 35% to 91% chance of you following through. And when you commit publicly to others, like leaving a comment with your plan down below, that number jumps to 95% chance of you following through. So I wanna know your single biggest takeaway from this video and your plan of action for the next week. Put it down in the comments below, and next week I will profile one of you.
Hey everyone, I have been reading a bit from my friend's book, Evan Carmichael, Built to Serve, and I wanted to share this with you. So, according to a study by Carnegie Mellon University, people with supportive spouses are more likely to give themselves the chance to succeed. They studied 163 married couples and found that people with supportive spouses were more likely to take on potentially rewarding challenges. Those who accepted challenges experienced more personal growth, happiness, and psychological well-being. Now, I can truly say that I've experienced that in my life. When I first met my wife, I was just starting out. I had never released a video. I hadn't created any content, and she was such an important part of feeling supported on that journey. So whether you're in a relationship, whether you're dating, whether you're married, or even if you're single, being supported by friends and a strong community is important. Built to Serve by Evan Carmichael. Great book on how you can find your purpose, and also on reminding us that we can all make a difference in the world. Thanks, Evan. The challenge is that
Sigue el tutorial. Let me see you do it. Let me see you. Pop it, drop it, lock it. 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 Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. Ay, fuego la pista.
power of you controlling your breathing right now. Feel the power of you enjoying your greatest gift right now. That's you. That's your presence. That's your greatest power. Your power to determine to stay in the present, in the now, and be your true great being that you are. No matter what. In this present moment, everything is here you need right now. So let's see ourselves today doing the best we can in the gym of life. Here we are again. Controlling our minds. Controlling our breathing. One great thought at a time. One great breath at a time. So see yourself doing your best on all the exercises we do today together, here and now. That's your determination. Your greatest power. Power that's the same in you and every human being on the planet. Good morning, determination. How's everyone doing today? What a day again. Great day. Here we are. May not like exactly all the conditions that are going on right now, but we are here right now, together, working on our minds and working on our bodies. So here we go. When I say go, we're going to start doing our best jog on the spot, or you can go back and forth if you want to just walk. Remember to keep in mind the safety of the space you are working with. Always keep that in mind. Here we go. When I say go, we're going to do our best jog ever. But you got to see it in your mind first. That's where everything begins, in your mind. But to be your true great self, you also sometimes have to get out of your mind just to be you. Just to be. Here we go. Jogging on the spot. Again, feel the control of you. Breathing in through your nose. And out through your mouth. You always have that power. That power to determine. To take control of your breathing, your mind, and your body. That's what keeps us here and now, in the present. The greatest gift we all have always. Almost there. Keep going, determination. Keep going. All right. And let's walk it out. Back and forth. Or just walk on the spot, if that's all the space you have. All right, everyone, let's start off with our shoulder rolls. Here we go. 10 shoulder rolls forward. So the power of all of us right now, watching this, working together on one thing. No matter what's going on, we can stay in the present, right here, right now. And backwards. let's do arm circles forward. Here we go, arm circles forward. 10 forward, then we'll go 10 backwards. Then feel the power of you enjoying moving your body, being free to move through space. And backwards. Okay, here we go. Now let's do hands on our hips, bend your knees, and side stretch. Alright, and let's twist our body now. So 5 on each side. Keep your feet flat on the floor. Alright, excellent. Okay, let's do 5 push-ups together. Our best 5 push-ups. Here we go. If you gotta keep your knees down on the ground, that's fine. Let's do the best you can. Alright, let's do 5 sit-ups. Alright, and standing up. And let's do 5 squats. Our best 5 squats ever. Excellent. Let's do lunges. 3 on each side. Arms up. Excellent. All right. And 10-second plank. Bring these knees off the ground. Hold it there for 10. Good work, everyone, and stand up and reach for the sky or the ceiling on your toes, depending on where you are. Feel the joy of reaching. If you lose your balance, get back up again. Never give up, no matter what. All right, now let's reach for our toes, straight knees. Again, feel the joy of the process of you reaching. Trying to go a little bit further than last time without hurting yourself. You know the truth about you and how much you can do right here, right now. Okay, and come on up again. Let's balance. Grab one leg. Find that balance. Again, if you have to imagine yourself with roots underneath your feet that have grown through the ground fully, deep into the earth, do that. If that helps you. And switch. Notice the power of all of us right now. Controlling our minds, to control our bodies, to control our breathing, and to control our balance. Alright, and now let's hug our knee. Here we go. Bend the other one if you have to. Find that balance point and pull the knee up. Hug your knee, give it a good hug. And switch the other one. Feel the joy of you finding your balance in this moment right now. It's the same way you can do it in anything in life. Alright, okay, and let's sit down and reach for our toes, straight knees. There we go. Feel the gift of you. Trying to be your best. The best you. Not your best compared to others. Just your best you. Shape with our legs, and let's reach for the floor as far away from our body as we can. Again, enjoy the process. Enjoy the reaching. You'll never get to an end point. There is no end point. Reach for one to the other side. Knees free. We gotta learn to love the process of everything we're doing. That's what will always keep us mind healthy, and more importantly, mind wealthy. And switch. Mind wealthy meaning that we choose courage, we choose determination over fear, over giving up. Okay, and let's bring our feet together and gently push our knees down with our elbows. Hold it there for 10 seconds. Always remember your breathing. And one leg forward, one leg back. Go as far back as you can. Keep that knee down. Just feel the power, the joy of this moment right now. This is how we win. One moment at a time. And switch. We always win if we control our minds. We don't let our minds control us. It's not the way it's supposed to be. We are infinitely intelligent. We control our minds. Alright, and let's roll onto our bellies. Push the floor and look up at the ceiling. Or the sky, wherever you are. Ready? Here we go. Okay, and legs crossed again, back straight, eyes closed. Breathing in through our nose, out through our mouth. Feeling the joy in every breath. Now, let's see in our mind today the vision we want to create for our best exercises. For me today, I'm going to see myself doing my best on each of the 2 songs I choose, on one exercise each. So I'm going to see in my mind myself holding the lunge position for each leg as long as possible, hopefully for the duration of the first song. And then for the second song, I'm going to see myself holding a V sit-up position as long as I can. You don't have to choose those exercises. You may if you want. But you can see in your mind right now, whatever exercise you love doing, as long as you're doing it safely. You can dance, you can jump, you can do jumping jacks, lunges, squats, whatever your heart desires right now. As long as you stay safe. You know how to stay safe. You're made of rules, truth, principles that are designed to keep you safe, happy, successful, and free and peaceful all the time. It's a matter of want. You gotta want to be safe and healthy and happy. You gotta want it so bad, as bad as you want it. Alright everybody, here I go. My best to hold the lunge position on each leg. What about you? What are you going to do? Whatever you do, remember, your happiness is dependent on you doing your best on whatever it is you're doing. So here we go. Sometimes I'll keep my arms out like this too. Sometimes I'll put them out this way. Sometimes I'll bring them up. Slowly bring them back down. Just enjoying the pleasure of my body. This is pure happiness for me. Working on my mind and body all at once. And I want it for you. I want you to know that the way you do this, the way you control your mind to do this, the way you can do anything. Remember, our body has limits that we have yet to discover, but our mind is unlimited. More importantly, you control your mind, which makes you infinitely intelligent. Happiness is the truth. Thank you. Oh, William. Thank you. that space between what you choose to do when that pain, discomfort sets in. What you choose to do. That's determination. Bring a leg now. Shake off that burn. Wherever you are, you are fully enjoying the moment right now. Your happiness is always up to you. Clap along if you feel happy. Hope you're enjoying your exercise right now, wherever you are. Good boy, let go. My legs are shaking. I'm uncomfortable. I get to choose what's next. I'm proud of my effort. Proud of my determination. I hope you are too, wherever you are. We still got more. Yeah, keep going. Here we go. Let's go. Let's go. Keep going wherever you are until the song's over. Or if you got your own song on, keep going, keep going. Love your effort, love your process right now. Alright, next one for me is holding my feet sit-up position. Even if I let go, I'm gonna get back up for the full duration of the song. Whatever you're doing, enjoy it fully. With all your heart and soul. Here we go. Nobody can break your stride. Keep going. You can get back up. Keep going, getting better all the time. Even if your body slows you down. Remember, those limits, we're always discovering them, always. Sometimes I'll change my arm position just to keep my balance. Constantly pushing a little bit more. Do it again. Song's still going. We got music in us. Bring out our music over here. Keep pushing. Keep striving. Keep going to find and do your true great self-focus. Your power of determination. No matter what. Destined to bring yourself up. are too. Here we go. We end. Well, quote unquote, we never really end. We now focus on our breathing. Back straight, eyes closed, legs crossed. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Feel that power that you're using to control your breathing. It's your connection to oneness, to what we all really are, to the truth. The ultimate truth. That you were born to win control over your mind. That when we all do that, we find out the truth of who we all really are. Infinitely intelligent beings, powerful beyond measure. The power of all knowing right here, right now, this moment. You're already made of all knowing of the universe. You're made of that same stuff. With that, you can always have and be your true, peaceful, happy, kind, loving self. No matter what. As you reflect back on your effort today, always remember that if you gave your best in whatever you were doing, that you can do it now, and you can do it forever. That's what makes you a winner. Born to be happy, peaceful, to be mind healthy and wealthy, always. No matter what's going on outside your mind, no matter what anybody or anything suggests about you, any negativity, that's all a lie. It's all losses. Losses that we, as determination, we get to transform to wind, into truth, into accuracy of who we really are. That's why I love you and everybody in this universe. Have a great day, everyone. Have a great week. Enjoy every moment. You're the greatest gift ever. Love you all so much. Take care.
Welcome to Best Life 30, your 30-day journey to creating the best life possible for yourself. You can watch just this video, or if you want to sign up for the whole series for free and get the bonus companion worksheets that go along with this video, check out the link in the description below. All right, so today is bonus day number 4, and we're going to learn how to optimize our exercise.
Once I wake up, I use waking up as the very trigger that reminds me to work out. I work out every day, but I'm not one of those guys that really loves working out. But working out is so powerful. In fact, it's one of the most powerful things that you can do for yourself. I'll put it second only to reading. So I get up, first thing, as soon as I roll out of bed, I go straight to the gym and I start working out. Now, the reason working out is so powerful, there's tons of research. You can start with the book Spark by John Rady, who's actually been on the show. Incredibly powerful book that draws parallels between exercise and cognitive performance and how it can have massive impacts, and just some really, really powerful stories in that book. So can't encourage enough for you to read that. Another IQ guest, Norman Doidge, has talked a lot about the brain and how it heals itself. In fact, in his book called The Way the Brain Heals, talking about how walking specifically and exercise in general can have a tremendous impact on the brain's ability to rewire itself. So not only is there just neurological science behind why getting exercise is so powerful, but beyond that, moving into some softer science, I will tell you that developing discipline is one of the most critical things that you need to be successful. Being successful comes with a litany of things that you're not going to want to do, but you're going to have to do them anyway. You're going to have to push yourself when you don't want to. You're going to have to get out of bed when you'd rather lay in bed. You're going to have to work on that Saturday when your friends are out partying and you'd rather be partying. But there's that awesome quote, don't sell out what you want most for what you want right now. And discipline is going to be the thing that allows you to do that. But you need an area in which you can train that discipline. Nothing comes without training. Not discipline, nothing. Not even a great relationship. Even a great relationship, a relationship based on love and chemistry and all these amazing things, I still think needs training to get great. And having to show up every day at the gym develops that discipline. Having to lift long past the point of fatigue, having to push yourself long past the point of pain, having to get disciplined about your diet to make sure that you see results from the exercise, all of it is feeding into strengthening your discipline and having those little wins of, whoa, I couldn't curl this weight yesterday, but I can curl it today. That kind of thing really helps to build your confidence. And as I'm sure you guys have heard before, and I'm sure as you feel in your gut, when you've got confidence, you hold yourself differently, you think about yourself differently, you act differently. And that confidence is born of those little wins. And if you can put yourself in situations where you can have these small incremental victories every day, and you're pushing yourself and you're seeing the results not only of getting a victory, but you're seeing the physical changes that your body goes through, it's going to reconceptualize your internal narrative. And that internal narrative is everything. And simply going to the gym every day, you get to change the story you tell yourself.
If you have anxiety, if you have post-traumatic stress disorder, if you have any kind of mental health condition, it's nothing to be ashamed of and it's nothing to hide, and it's something to hit head on with. There's one thing that if you did every single day, no joke, it would make an extraordinary difference in whatever mental health issue you're struggling with, and that is exercise. And the reason why I say this is not based on my own personal experience. It's based on the fact that I think it's the American Psychiatric Association. This is coming from Dr. John Rady, a friend of mine who has written a ton of books about not only ADHD, but also the benefits of exercise and what it has on your brain. But he's also a professor at Harvard and a practicing clinician. And this is his area of expertise. And one of the things that they now mandate as a diagnosis for anybody with depression or anxiety, or any mental illness, frankly, is you've got to exercise every day. And the reason you've got to exercise every day is because what we know about human beings is that when you physically move, your physiology changes, and that changes your brain. Getting your heart rate up, getting outside, breathing, feeling connected, getting out of your house, which may make you feel depressed and trapped. Doing that every day, that physical push. You don't have to run. You don't have to go to an aerobics class. Get outside with your dog in the woods. Walk with a good friend for 2 or 3 miles. Doing that every single day not only moves your body, which changes your mind, it gets you out of your physical environment, which is one of the things that people with depression tend to have a hard time doing. And it also creates a bit of momentum and a bit of a routine in your life. You take on just that single thing. Get outside and exercise every single day as if your life depends upon it. Because you know what? It does. Your brain needs it, your body needs it, your mental health needs it.
I used to be able to eat whatever I want, and then in 6 weeks I could get in any shape I wanted to get into, but that's not the case anymore. We're around the 12 or 14 week mandatory training to do anything, but I love it. I enjoy the discipline of it. For me, working on on your body is the beginning of everything. You know, your mind starts to work better, you're a better husband, a better father, a better friend, and life is just better when you know, care for your body at the highest level.
My whole focus is how do you get the greatest result with the least amount of time or energy. Intensity trumps duration all day long. We're gonna do the briefest workout that'll max you out.
All right, Rich, let's do it.
Next thing I'm gonna do is have my trainer here, his name is Billy. We're gonna do this one first. Let's pop you over here. It's designed to make every muscle in your body get the maximum demand in the shortest time with the least trauma.
We're gonna do basically a chest press on here.
Your job is you're gonna push as hard as you can continuously, and a timer will go on, and you're gonna have to hold and keep pushing as hard as you can until the timer's done. It goes for 5 seconds. Go for it. Full tilt. That's it. Go, 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 go. Good, good, good. Harder, harder, harder. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on, 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 come on. Okay, let go. Good. Now we're going to leg press. Full tilt, as hard as you can. Go, 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 go. Look at this monster. Look at this go. Let it go. Oh, there you go. Nice job. You're done. Okay, this is going to be core pull. Go, 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 go. Done. That one, not quite as good. You know, you've done, what, 15 seconds of exercise so far total, right?
Yeah, it felt like I did like an hour's workout.
If you want, we'll put you on the little torture machine. This is something we only do once or twice a week. You don't do this every day. It is going to push you aerobically and anaerobically. There will be a point when it's pure anaerobic, and so that's where you're going to need your will, right, to be able to do it. And so we're filming you so you can't stop. Okay, pop on here. Go, full tilt now. Start it up, go. Full tilt all the way.
And push.
Push
There you
as
go.
hard as you can, that's it.
There you go.
Come on, baby. Come on,
Push,
come on.
push,
Push, push, push.
Oh, you're
73.
going.
Push, 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 push. You got it, you got it, you got it, got it. Don't let it
Get
go.
it, Rich.
Keep going, man. Don't slow down. You got 1 minute down, 3 minutes to go. You should feel like you're about to die, but you're not. Last minute. Everything you got for a minute. You can do anything for a minute. This is where you get all the growth. Get it back above 60. You can do it.
You're a beast.
Come on, beast. Everything you got. This is it. 12 seconds.
Line up.
10
seconds.
9
seconds.
Harder.
Go, 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 go.
7. Good job. Good effort.
Come on, again. Again. Finish strong.
Nice.
Nice.
How's that feel? Give him some
Well
water.
done, well done,
tired.
well done.
My forearms feel like jello.
You're going to feel it for the next couple of days, brother. So all we're going to do now is cleanse your body a little bit more. We're going to put you in the heat and then put you in the cold.
So let's say you have to read an incredibly long email from your boss that you have to finish before the big meeting.
Cold and you're done. So what you're going to do is you're going to pop in here for as long as you can take it, push yourself to the edge, which for most people is about 4 to 5 minutes. And then when you're done, without delay, once you're there, you're going to drop right down into the cold plunge here. All ready? Come on in. Here, say goodbye to him one last time. Good knowing you, Rich. Put some water on there. How you feeling, by the way?
It's pretty extreme.
Yes, it was. Well, that's what I do all the time, so you get a better feel.
On the 4-minute machine, 2 minutes in, I didn't think I was actually going to be able to do it.
Yeah.
The voice in my head kept saying, just give up, it's fine, just give up, it's fine. But
thank God we had a camera and two people screaming at you.
Yeah, exactly. I didn't want to be humiliated on camera. Yeah.
I wouldn't have humiliated you, but Billy would have. I can promise you that.
There's a lot of people that are eating food, and then by the end of the day, your body's in a crisis. Your body's just processing all this bullshit.
Yeah, and people ask me that too. They go, you know, how much do you sleep? First of all, I get asked all the time. So I go to bed around 11. I wake up around 4:30 every day. So that's 5.5 hours. Sometimes I sleep more than that. Sometimes I go to bed at 10, 10:30, 11. Sometimes I stay up later. But when the person says to me, oh, you know, I can't do that. I feel horrible. How can I feel better? And my first question is like, well, what are you eating? What are you eating? Because if you're eating Cheetos and chocolate chip cookies for lunch, there's no way you're going to feel good. And I don't care if you slept 12 hours the night before.
Yeah, it's a giant factor. And if you're eating a big bullshit lunch filled with nonsense, like your body's got to process all that stuff. And so at the end of the day, yeah, you're going to lose your willpower. So like when 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock rolls around, you're going to be tired. But if you have a healthy lunch and you're properly fueled, and then you also have positive people in your life, everyone's motivated, by the end of the day, you're going to feel good. Like say if you're doing jujitsu with a bunch of other people that are doing jujitsu, everybody's enjoying it. You're looking forward to that 6:30 class. Everybody's fired up. You get out of work, you're pumped, man. What you're doing when you get out of work, you're fueling up with water. You're trying to get some electrolytes in you because you know you're going to get out there on the mats and you're going to sweat it out.
Yeah, and the thing you got to do too is when you get done with work and it was a grind and you ate crappy food and whatever happened and you got yelled at by your boss or whatever, and the real easy decision is to be like, I'm not going to go train tonight. Those are the nights you got to train because that is going to kick you back onto track real quick. When you get in there and you see your boys and they're getting ready to tear you up on the mats, and that's going to get you on track as opposed to going home and watching TV, which isn't going to do anything for you.
Yeah, and if jiu-jitsu's not your thing, whatever the your thing is, just go and do it. Just force yourself to do it. And if you feel like because you ate lunch, then your lunch was, filled with bullshit, well then, hey dummy, don't eat lunch tomorrow. Tomorrow try a nice salad. Yeah. Try a salad with some salmon and see how you feel then. You're like, hey, I feel way better today at 6 o'clock. Duh. Yeah. Now your decision making will be better. Like people don't understand how significant it is. Like all these little decisions, those are like that's the path for the rest of your existence on Earth. And if you decide to go to Cheetos chocolate chip cookie route, you're just making a path. You're carving your path through broken rocks and glass, and it's not the way to go.
Yeah, there's no doubt that the life change decision isn't one big decision that you make. It's all these little tiny decisions. It's having a salad instead of Cheetos. That's what it is on a daily basis. And if you think about that, and then you just make the right decision on those little things, that's where the change happens.
When I take a spin class, a really good spin class where I'm loving the music and I can absolutely let go and charge into my body, I can feel into every single movement. I can let the sweat pour off of me. I can get lost in the rhythm. I find that it opens up a channel in me like nothing else. Sometimes it could be taking a great walk. I
want to push you a little bit on opens the channel so I really understand it.
Yes.
Is it where you feel like you can hear the little voice in your mind? Is it where you're...
Ironically, you can't try and force it to show up. So oftentimes when I hit a roadblock in my business and I'm just at this stalemate, I'm like, oh, I can go this way or this way. I'm stuck. Let me go work out. Let me go take a walk. Let me take a spin class. Let me take a dance class and get immersed in that so that my subconscious and the rest of my body has a chance to work through it. And it will produce an answer or an insight when I'm not looking for it. It could happen at the end of the class, when I'm done in the shower. Sometimes it happens on the bike. It doesn't matter. But what you just have to do is have a level of faith and trust, and you can't go in forcing it. I feel like what happens through exercise, and again, it's when you have that level of faith to surrender to your body, to surrender that you have wisdom within you, that you're not going to access grinding to it. It unfurls almost like a flower blooms when it's ready.
If you see self-improvements, not even just with cars, with your own body, when you go work out, do you feel better when you come out of the gym all pumped up? Or you feel better when you haven't worked out for a month? Of course, when you go to the gym, you're building your, something happens when you see changes in your body with your assets, when you see even gaining a good friend. I have my down days, I'm sure you do too. We're all human, You could have all the money in the world, you're still gonna have a bad day, Absolutely. You don't know what's gonna cause it, but you do. And for me, working out is great. I have a personal trainer 3 times a week. And then when I don't have my personal trainer, I just get out of bed and drop on the floor and do 20 push-ups, 30 push-ups. I do it until I can't do it anymore. And then I hit the shower and I feel great, And it's, it's just keeping the fluids going, your mind fresh. Because workout not just improves your physics, it also helps your mind.
Agreed.
And sometimes it helps your mentality more than your physique, but people don't realize that, It helps you focus.
When you come to work and you haven't exercised, you're lethargic. Sometimes it takes an hour or two before you even get into the flow of doing things, right? When you exercise prior to coming to work, your mind is sharper right off the bat. And you just kind of want to get into it. You're in a flow of things. You're going, you're moving, you're coming up with better ideas, better ways of, having this thing advance to the next level. What if we do this? What if we do that? What if we do this? Everything does better because your mind is sharper. If you don't have energy, you can't solve problems. Why? Because, so think about it this way. If you're in a room, in a boardroom, everybody's going back and forth trying to solve problems, and you see everybody do this one signal. Let me tell you what the signal is. This is the signal. You ready? This is the signal of somebody saying, we should just figure something out and leave the boardroom. This is how it looks like. You know what the signal is? What is the signal? I want to go home, right? The signal is, I want to finish this meeting here. We should already wrap up. You could have been 7 minutes away from solving this problem in a way so effective that would have helped you take your business to the next level, but you were so tired because you're lethargic from not exercising, not having proper diet, that you just made the good decision instead of the best decision, so you don't advance to the next level. And by the way, this happens in sports, this happens in business, this happens in everything you watch, because you can tell when decisions are made, and this is what happens. The person goes like this. Let's just do it. That's not the best decision. That's just a decision. It's not the best decision. The best decision is, if we do this, it does this. If we do this, it does this. If we do this, it does this. Here, let's write this on. You know what? I think this is the best decision. We're moving with this. What do you guys think? Great.
Let's talk about running. All right.